Okay, so I wanted to show you the process of how GAMI reads one of the CSV files, and I'll follow with an email of the actual format for each of the files. But for example, in a IMAP migration, and we're talking manual now, so this is someone actually running the GAMI server um, in a manual format, not with the migration assistant. But we build the CSV file. In this case, there's 18 users. Ideally, this can go up to around 500 users. Is a good amount, kind of the high end amount for how many users can migrate off of one CSV file. So then, when you start the GAMI server process, um, you start the GAMI server. We'll just go through these connection settings. Don't need to worry about that. Here's the file of users to migrate. So we just want to make sure that we're on that same file. So Pilot 1 IMAP has 18 users. And we press Next. Here's where we can exclude certain folders. That's fine. We can also set it to migrate different times. Filter before or after a certain date on the mail. By default, GAMI migrates 25 users at a time. What we've found that 25 is a pretty good sweet spot. If you get too much more than 25, um, it tends to GAMI errors increase in frequency. Um, so we usually leave that at the 25 users at a time. I'm going to make sure not to actually start this migration because this is one that we did already. But anyways, you would hit next and it kicks the migration off. You can do diagnostics and an estimate if you want as well. Now, you'll notice that because it said 25 users, let's say that this list had 100 users. It would pick the first 25 users off the list, and then as one of those users in the queue, remember we're imagining there's more than 18, let's say there's 100 here. As soon as one of those first users completes completely, then the next user on the list is automatically added in GAMI until every single user in the user list has completed their migration. So this is actually the way that the IMAP CSV file looks. If we look at an Exchange file, you'll notice that there's less information needed in that. So I'll send examples of two of those, and then we can talk further after that.